Christmas is almost here, and soon after, it will be time to take down the tree.
No.
Maybe. If you're like Nadia Colucci, she loves her tree so much. She keeps it up all year long. Yes, but wait till you hear her story. Nadia joins us this morning. Welcome, Nadia. We're so happy to have you on the show. She's local from Encinitas. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Well, I'm doing great. I'm excited to talk to you. Okay, so I'm just curious to hear about how this works. Your decoration skills, from what I understand, are amazing. When did you decide that you were going to make your Christmas tree an all-year-long tradition?
I moved into my house, and there's a space in the house that's kind of a makeshift between my dining room and my living room. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it, but it was perfect for a Christmas tree. And then January came, and I didn't want to take it down. It was really pretty, kind of matched my decor. And I thought, I don't have to take it down if I want to. There's no law or rule that says I have to. So I kept it up, and then I thought, well, let me just throw on some Valentine's decorations. And then everyone loved it. I loved it, and I kept it up. I did Mardi Gras, St. Patty's Day, Easter, and it just went from there. 4th of July, Halloween, and just like that, it was Christmas again.
There you go. We're taking a look at pictures. We're seeing what looks to be your Valentine's Day tree. There's St. Patrick's Day. Oh my God, these are so awesome. I love it. Okay, is that a fake tree? I'm assuming it's a fake tree.
So yes, it's a fake tree, because otherwise it'd be like a huge fire hazard. So I kept it simple with the fake fir, and I like it because it's pretty branchy, so I have room to get in there and put layer ornaments on the inside and out, so it looks extra full, because I think more is more when you're decorating a tree.
So what has been your favorite tree so far?
I know, I get that question a lot. I know what my least favorite tree was. That was my COVID tree, because I had to throw one out there for everyone to enjoy. And that had just like a couple things on it. I'm not sure if you guys have that picture. But I think traditionally, Christmas is always going to be my favorite tree. It's a time of year that is joyful, peaceful, loving. Everyone's a little bit more excited and happy. It's really family focused. For me, it always reminds me of my mom, and she passed about 30 years ago. So there's an elegance to the tree that I designed, but yet a simplicity to it, just because I did a monochromatic theme. And so I don't know, just for some reason it always warms my heart and reminds me of home. So
you know, your skills, your skills are pretty amazing. I gotta admit, the COVID one was I really like the 4th of July one. That was really cool. Let's see what you got on your Christmas tree.
Yeah, so the easy way to do this, and I get this question a lot, with a fake tree, sometimes when you take it out, it's hard. You have to stick your hands in there and pull the branches down. So one thing I use is I go to my kitchen and I grab my dishwashing gloves. So I throw these on, and I got the long ones. It says now you can get in there and push your tree down, which is important, I think, because then it opens up all the branches. And then one of the key things are these types of fillers here. I think this kind of gives it a 3-dimensional look. And so I kind of put these in, and I grab these little berries. You can make these, you can get them at pretty much at any crafting store, but I just spray painted these rolls or little holly berries, and then something like this here. And then you can kind of just place it in the tree where it needs maybe a little bit of a sprig or a pop. And so to me, that kind of sets the tone for it. And then of course I, like pretty ornaments, so those help as well.
That is so cool. You know, you're not a decorator by trade, right?
No, I sell real estate, which I love, which means I'm in a lot of beautiful homes and I get to see a lot of ideas, but it's not necessarily like I'm in there only at Christmas. So I think it's a way for me to be creative that I don't often get to be, negotiating and on calls, and doing all of that is fun and it's great, but it doesn't get to use maybe my creative side as much as I'd like. So I take it out on this poor tree.
You're onto something, because I really do love this idea. And just like you said, there really is no rule. Like, who says you have to take down your tree? So I think what you're doing is pretty amazing.
Thank you. I love it. For me, it's like that joy, peace, and love that we feel at Christmas time. Why not feel it throughout the year? So for me, I did for that whole year that I kept it up, and it was like Christmas every day. Just change colors.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Let me ask you one last question. All your decorations, where do you keep them? You got to put them away nicely, right?
I do. I have this great storage thing I recommend for anybody who is a Christmas nut like I am. But here's like a box that I like, because I have bigger ornaments too. I like these types of storage boxes because they allow for the bigger ornament, and then they keep them safe and protected. and then I don't have to worry about breaking or cracking, because that would just be devastating to see that with my beautiful ornament. So
I know.
I use those, and then you know those storage boxes that you can put underneath your bed?
Yeah.
That people just like, yeah. So I use that for all the leaves that I just showed you, so they lay flat and, again, less damage.
Love it. Love it. Nadia, thank you so much for sharing your passion and your beautiful trees.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Thank you.
Man, I needed her help when I put my tree up. I was trying to do the ribbons and get in there, and she's right, you need those gloves because they'll scratch up that arm.
Those little tips are really cool. Did you see the 4th of July one? That was awesome.
That was cool.
The Mardi Gras one, St. Patrick's.
Valentine's Day was actually my favorite one.
Yeah, really cool.
She's talented.
Very talented.
Great ideas, Brett.
Hey, if you haven't finished